Hello, how's everybody? I was just sending out an email for people did not know. Sorry, I was sending out an email to everybody who is not actually currently on, but I see there are enough people on here. So, is the chat working for you guys? Hopefully, it is. But anyway, this is recorded. I will just go through briefly what we're gonna do for the next 4 weeks, and this video will be recorded, and you can watch it later as well. So, as you know, we kind of got interrupted in the middle of our class, and as it stands, we're going to be able to follow through on what I originally planned on doing, which is to um, basically cover the topic of contracts. I already made 2 videos that's on YouTube right now on my channel, the 5-minute lectures on contract. One is what is a contract, the other one is what is in a contract, and I've used the example for you guys to follow through. So as a part of this week's assignment, I want you to watch those 2 videos as an introduction, and then I'll send out some questions and reflections for you guys to complete. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to, well, I mean, I guess I could, but I'm planning on not to do the whole lecture as I usually do in class. Rather, I will do some short videos for you to watch and then give you examples and then do a Q&A session on live. That way, you guys can ask questions about the materials that I provided, and as well as be able to ask questions about anything else. And we will end the class with a final exam as I originally anticipated, but this will solely be on contract. So I think what's expected is for you to learn the contract materials and do one assignment and then take one exam, and you will be able to finish out this class. Yes, Faith. I've gotten a question here. The video is already on the YouTube. There's a playlist called 5-minute lecture with business of 5-minute lecture in business law, and that's the one where the videos will be in. I will make additional videos to put on the playlist so you can play over again later. So I know not everyone is going to be able to attend these sections and live streams, so the live streams themselves will be recorded, and so are the material videos that I will put on. The written materials I will either put on Moodle or create a web page to put on. They'll probably go on Moodle, and but there won't be too many. Basically, we're only going to cover the topic of contracts. There are different parts about contracts that we need to cover. So we start off with what is a contract, and then what goes in a contract. And next week we'll cover some essential elements of the contract and look through some examples. There will be a PowerPoint that I'll be projecting over on video and explaining at the same time. And then we'll move forward to a more detailed look into what's contained in the contract. And then we'll culminate with being able to look at the contract and answer some questions. So the final will be basically looking at an example contract that I provide and answer some questions regarding the content based on your reading of it. I will set, it will be a take home, obviously, and because you guys are all home. So it'll be a take home assignment or take home final with the questions much like the midterm ones. And I'll provide the contract. So there isn't much else we could do. Originally, we had planned on having a group simulation about negotiating a contract, but I feel like it's probably not going to be easy for everybody to be on at the same time. And then obviously that simulation worked really well when we're in class in person, and this is not going to be in person, so I will modify it a bit. I will still make that into the one assignment that we're going to do, but obviously we won't work collaboratively together as one class. So not ideal, but we'll gotta adapt with the times. Hopefully everybody's doing well at home. not going crazy yet, not going outside. I know some of you are actually working, so just I want you to be careful if you guys are out. Make sure you don't get sick. Um, Anyway, so I didn't plan on doing too much with this today's class. I just want to figure out who can be on, who is not going to be able to come on, and then answer some questions if you have. So I see there are a few people that's watching. The chat is working for this session. It wasn't earlier. So if you want to ask any questions, you can put it in the chat and I can answer it. In the meantime, 2 videos are already available on the playlist. You can watch them after this, and as part of the learning for this week, I will put on more videos as we go forward. I'm anticipating maybe 3 a week. Those will be the instructional videos, and then we'll spend the class time, maybe half an hour to an hour, to answer questions and go over some of the materials. Since nobody watched it this week, so I won't go over the materials for this week yet, but you guys watch it and I will go over in detail next week as a part of the next week's class. So the playlist, if you go to you see on the live stream, there's let me see. I'll show it. So all right, so I'm showing my YouTube page, and as you see right now, the live session live now is in the feature section on the top. And if you go down, there's the 5-minute lecture in entrepreneurship, 5-minute lecture in law with Professor Z. So the second playlist on the home page, or if you go to the playlist page, you can also see the playlist. So the 5-minute lecture in law with Professor Z. There's 2 videos right now. There's one called what's a legal contract. The other one is what is in a legal contract. So those are the 2 videos that's available for now. I will also put more videos in as we go forward. So if you can subscribe to the channel if you want, and then when new videos are posted, you can go watch it. If not, I think I do it almost on a daily basis for all the classes, so you can check in once in a while and you will see the new videos coming on. And so at the very least, you should be able to watch these 2 videos. And next Tuesday, when we run a live stream again at 4 o'clock, I will go over the contents of these videos and do some examples. And then, because the second video is actually based on an actual contract, so I'll talk more in detail about the parts of the contract than what's in the video. And then I'll be able to answer questions. And then we'll talk about other subjects and topics we want to cover. All right. All right, back to my outside screen. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to talk about today. Formulate the plan to moving forward about the 2 things. We'll still use Moodle too, but as you guys know, Moodle was offline yesterday, so I don't know if it's going to happen again. Hopefully it won't. And I will, the tests and materials will be posted on there. But in case that there is a problem with Moodle, I will, as a backup, post the materials on my website, which is the ProfessorZ.com. It's linked from this YouTube page too at the top. So hopefully that works out for us. And again, everybody just try to be safe. And I know it's a tough time for everyone. And hopefully we can get through this class and all your other classes just fine. I do want to remind you, you guys should have gotten an email too today that pass fail is an option for all your classes. So I will suggest that you seriously consider taking the pass fail option if you, because it's really difficult, as you know, to be able to assess and grade. And so we offer that option as a school, and many other schools are doing as well. As a matter of fact, I think most of the top law schools are are changing to pass fail only. So it's a good option for students and for professors alike. I know you all have to deal with stuff. Excuse me. I know you all have to deal with personal circumstances, so hopefully that will be of a little bit help and take away some of the stress of this time. And I think many of you, hopefully I will see you guys in the fall. Hopefully this will blown over already. And if you have any questions about those contract issues, you can post the comments either to this live stream, which will be saved as a video, or the live stream, or the other two videos, or you can use the forum in that I set up in business law in the Moodle, or you can email it. Whichever way that's easiest. I'm gonna try to accommodate everybody. I know not everybody is able to access online the same way, but thank you, and thank you for working with us to get through this difficult time. And I'll talk to you guys next week. All right. Bye bye.